everyone, welcome to 2D geometry for straight lines and conic sections. So how are you guys doing? Welcome to Vedantu Malayalam channel. I'm Sana Khan, your math master teacher from Vedantu, and today we are going to revise complete straight lines and conic section. Well, conic section means hyperbola, parabola, circles, ellipse, everything. We will be revising all the formulas, all the basics with each and every type of PYQs solved exclusively for you. So are you guys excited? Let me know quickly in the chat box. So sorry for the background. My electricity just went off, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think background is fine till now. Okay, good evening everybody. Good evening. What's up? Hi Misty. Hi Anne. Hi Akshay. Great. Okay, I can see all of you and we can start today's class, right? So guys, today we have 2D geometry. We will be revising straight lines and conic sections chapter. Then we will be doing the PYQs of this. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. We will be doing the PYQs practice for both the chapters. Bonus exam tips specially and exclusively for Vedantu Malayalam students and special MVPs today, right? So, if you are somebody who is new on the channel, then quickly subscribe to it, because if you don't subscribe, you won't get the daily notifications. You won't be able to know about the complete Minnal KEAM series we are doing for you, where we are bringing revision of physics, chemistry and complete mathematics with all the PYQs discussion, all the formula cheat sheets and so many study tips session, exam tips session specially planned for you, right? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Very, very happy to know that Vedantu is helping you guys and you are able to get the advantage out of it. Super, super happy. So come on, show your Josh and hit the like button quickly. Okay. Awesome. So, since it is exam time, I will not waste your time in any chit chat. We will quickly start with the revisions. But before that, quickly give me a high five. Yes, conic section first. Let's do straight lines quickly and then we will jump on to conic sections. Okay? Cool. So, in straight lines, what are the formulas that we have learned? Quickly, let's revise all the formula. Distance formula, if there are 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2, then the distance between them is x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square, square root. Distance formula is simple. All of you know it already. Next, what is the equation of the straight line? Equation of a straight line looks like ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. How do we find out slope of a straight line? Slope of a straight line is tan theta, where theta is the angle made with the x-axis, and it is found out by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, difference between y coordinates upon difference between x coordinates. Clear? Next, equation of line is also written in slope intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the y-intercept of the line making with the x-axis. Okay, so y is equal to mx plus c, where m will be the slope of the line, right? Next, point slope form. Suppose you have 1 point and slope of the equation. How will you find out the equation of the line? Y minus y1, like subtract the coordinates of that point, x minus x1 multiplied with the slope. So, y minus y1 is equal to slope into x minus x1. Fine. Next, 2-point form is nothing but y minus y1 and x minus x1 are same. Instead of m, you have the slope. How will you find out the slope? y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Right? Next, intercept point form. So, if your straight line is making intercept on y-axis and x-axis, so the intercept point form will be x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. where A and B are the x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, this is also important. Next, normal form, if there is a normal making an angle alpha with the x-axis, so normal form of the straight line is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. What is P? P is the normal distance from the origin. Clear? Notes link is not getting. Archu, have you joined our Telegram channel? Our Telegram channel has all the notes. Next, section formula. If a point is dividing a line in the ratio m is to n, then x coordinate will be mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. Y will be my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. And if it is doing external division, it will be mx2 minus nx1 upon m minus n. So, minus sign will come in place of 1. And similarly, if it is a midpoint, then the ratio will automatically become 1:1, right? Next, distance of a point from the line formula. Just put the point in the line, like you have the equation of line, put the point in it, divide it by root over a square plus b square. Okay, a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y. So, this is the distance formula. Okay. Now, remember, if there are two parallel lines, so the equation of parallel lines will be ax plus by plus c1, ax plus by plus c2. So, just the distance between them will be c1 minus c2 upon root over a square plus b square. Mod value, of course, because distance is never negative. Distance is always positive. Remember? Okay. Next is, what if your lines are parallel and perpendicular to a given line? Now, this is very, very important. In the KEAM exam, they will always try to give you a perpendicular or a parallel line and they will ask you the slope. So, you should remember, parallel lines have same slope. And what about perpendicular line? Can anyone tell what about their slope? So, if two lines are perpendicular, suppose line M1 and line M2 are perpendicular, their slope will be M1 into M2 will be minus 1. Yes, Akshay, very good, very good. Correct. Next, important, very, very important, concurrency is favorite topic for KEAM exam. It always comes. How will you identify that three lines are concurrent? If their equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1, a2x plus b2y plus c2, a3x plus b3y plus c3, then the lines are concurrent when a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2 and a3 b3 c3, determinant is equal to 0. Okay, determinant is equal to 0. Next, area of triangle. How will you find out area of triangle? Now, area of triangle is basically half of determinant of x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1, where x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 are the coordinates of the point. Not half of base into height, Shammaz. It is basically determinant of the coordinates, because when the coordinates are given, no need to find height and base. Just put it in the determinant formula. Also, what if the 3 points are collinear? What we are going to do? The area of the triangle will be 0. So, we will simply put the determinant to be 0 and we can prove that they are collinear. Right? Okay. Now, everybody ready to solve questions? I have lots of variety of questions for you. Let's begin. First question. What is the y-intercept of the line passing through this point and having a slope 1/2? Very easy question. How come? See, I told you equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the y-intercept and we need the value of c, right? So, what we will do? We will take y is equal to mx plus c. We will put x and y and m value. Just put it over here. So, this is 5, this is 1/2, this is 2 and this is c. Right? 2 cancel, c is equal to minus, y is equal to, c will be minus 5. No, it should be 4. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so C will be 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So, if C is 4, what is C? C is the y-intercept. Very good. Abhinav and Akshay, Shamaz, absolutely right. So, the y-intercept is 4. Simple. Next, the equation of perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining these 2 points. So, you have to find equation of the line which is perpendicular and bisector of these 2 points, 10, 0 and 0 minus 4. Now, to find out equation of a line, I need a point on the line, right? How can you find out point of this midpoint of this line? How can you find out midpoint of this line? So, if you want to find out midpoint, the formula says just add the coordinates, divide by 2. So, first of all, we will find out this point. So, if this is 10, 0, if this is 0 minus 4, so the midpoint will be 10 plus 0 divided by 2, 0 minus 4. So, 0 minus 4 is 0 plus 4 divided by 2. So, it will be 5, 10 by 2, 5, 4 by 2, 2. So, 5 comma 2 is the coordinates of the midpoint. Now, you have the midpoint 5 comma 2. But you need the equation of this line. How will you find out equation of line L? Suppose, how will you find out equation of line L? Well, it will be basically, you need slope of this line. How will you get slope of that line? So, first you need slope of this line. So, basically, slope of the line, suppose I am naming it M2, is basically minus 1 upon M1. Now, what is M1? M1 will be, just subtract the coordinates. So, you will get M1 will be 0 minus 4, 4, 10 minus 4, 10. So, 4 by 10 is 2 by 5. So, M1 is 2 by 5. So, M2 will be minus 5 by 2. Now, you have the slope, you have the coordinate. So, how will you find out the equation? So, equation of the line, let me write it over here. So, it will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, right? So, y minus, we have the coordinates 5 and 2. So, it will be y minus 2, x minus 5. And what is the slope? Minus 5 by 2. Just solve this to get the equation. Solve this to get the equation. Okay. Class 8 is not having any Shiksha series this year. Please stop spamming. Okay. Understood? Everybody got the points? Yeah. So, once we have the points, now we will simply put it in the formula and we will have our answer. So, we have here, where is my equation? Where is my equation? Let me solve it. So, 2y minus 4 is minus 5x and 25. So, it will be 2y plus 5x and minus 29. Acha, it is given on the opposite side. So, let me write it. No, Ansh, and please stop spamming, Ansh. You are disturbing the students who are studying here. Please stop that. Okay. So, oh, yes, my bad. Here the coordinates will be 0 minus 4 by 2 minus 2. Yeah, because we are finding midpoint. So, it will be plus 2 plus 4. So, we'll have 21. So, our right answer is option A. 5x plus 2y is 21. Okay. Next question. If the x-intercept of this straight line is 10, then the y-intercept of this line will be dash. How will you find out? So, x-intercept means y is equal to 0. Y-intercept means x is equal to 0, right? Now, if you are finding out x-intercept, then you need to put y is equal to 0. So, it will be ax is equal to 30. Because if you put y as 0, this whole term will become 0. Am I right or not? So, basically, when you are putting x-intercept here, so you are getting Ax is equal to 30. So x is equal to 30 upon A, and 30 upon A is given as 10, right? So you are getting x as, A as 3. Okay. Now you want the y-intercept. Now y-intercept will be what? When x is 0. So just put x as 0. So 2ay is equal to 30. Now a is 3. So 2 into 3 into y is equal to 30. So y will be 30 by 6. 6 5s are 30. So your y-intercept is option A, 5. Option A, 5. This is not minus 2a. This is divided by 2a. Okay. Ansh, please stop it. What is wrong with you? Don't disturb other students. They are having their exams. You can have your discussion later. Okay. How 3 comes? Albin beta, they are saying that the x-intercept is 10. Okay. So we are putting here a into 10 plus 2a into 0 is equal to 30. So this is basically y-intercept is 0. So 10a is 30. So a will be 30 by 10. A will be 3, right? Because they have given that x-intercept is 10. Understood, Albin? Okay. Cool. This question is repeating. Okay, anyways. Next question. A straight line makes an angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis where cos alpha is given. It passes through this point, then equation will be dash. Now tell me one thing. What is the slope of a line? Slope of the line is tan alpha, right? Slope of the line is tan alpha, but we have cos alpha. How can we get tan alpha? Simple. When you have cos alpha, sin alpha will be root over 1 minus cos square alpha. So this will be root over 1 minus root 3 by 2 whole square. So this will be root over 1 minus 3 by 4. So this is basically 1 by 2. So sin alpha is 1 by 2. So what will be tan alpha? Tan alpha will be sin alpha upon cos alpha. What is sin alpha? 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. We get 1 upon root 3. So tan alpha is 1 upon root 3. That means this is the slope. Now you have the point and you have the slope. So get the equation of a line. Equation will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus minus 2 plus 2, 1 upon root 3 into x minus 0. So this is simply just cross multiply root 3y, 2 root 3 and x. So it will be root 3y, 2 root 3 and x. So x will come to left hand side, it will become minus x. Understood everybody? How we are finding out the slope? We are finding out sin alpha, then we are finding out tan alpha, and then we are putting it in the equation. Y minus y1 is equal to slope into x minus x1. Okay? Cool. Yes, you can do that, Akshay. Yes, you can do that. If you remember the value, you can do that. That's why I always say, remember the trigonometric values. It will help you, right? Okay. Next, if the line y is equal to mx plus c is perpendicular to this line and passes through this point, then the value of c is what? How will you do that? We have the equation y is equal to mx plus c. We know y is 2, m into x is given 1 and c. But what is m? What is the slope? Let me find out the slope. So it is perpendicular to this line. So if I call it as m1 and the slope of this line is m2. So let me write it in the Standard form, y is equal to x plus 1. So y is equal to m2x plus c. So what is the value of m2? When nothing is there, 1 is there. So m2 is 1. So m1 will be minus 1. Right? Let's put it here. Let's put it here. So 2 is equal to minus 1 into 1 plus c. So 2 plus 1 is equal to c. So C is absolutely right, and Akshay and Abhinav, 3 is the right answer. Very good, very good, very good. Absolutely right. Okay, so we have done a variety of questions from this chapter, straight lines, and it is now time for our most valued player and most valued problem. Now, why is this problem most valued problem? Because I have observed every year in the KEAM exam, they will ask a question from concurrency. Concurrency is very, 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 very important. Now, quickly solve this question and tell me the answer. Let's see who is our MVP. Who is gonna be our MVP and what is the formula? What is the formula? A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, determinant equals to 0. Put it quickly. Solve it. So, determinant of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 is equal to 0. So, what is lambda? Solve it. Quickly, I have written the formula also. Come on, everybody solve it. Still solving? Solving or not? At least tell me you are solving or not. Otherwise, I will start solving then. Akshay has got 17. Let's wait for others. You want options? Yeah, options are there. Options are there. Of course, options are there. Anne is getting 4. 7, 8, 10 and 9. Oh, why are the last two options same? I don't know. Maybe there's a mistake. Come on, come on, come on. Solve it. It is there on the website, Ansh. Search on the website of Vedantu. Okay, Jenil is saying 9. Krishna is saying 9. Albin also 9. Anne is getting 4. Akshay is getting 17. I guess Okay, now let's check the answer. So the answer is 10 and nobody got it right. So no MVP for today. Now what is the formula for concurrency? Let me take you guys back. See, I showed you the formula today. If three lines are given in this form, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, then the determinant is equal to 0. Fine. Now let's try to find out the determinant. Where is our determinant? Okay, let's solve it. So first of all, you should always check it is in standard form or not. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. So okay, it is in standard form. So 2 minus 3, 5, 9 minus 5, 14, 3 minus 7, lambda. Fine. Let's solve it. So 2 into minus 5 lambda and plus 14 into 7. 7 4 is 28, 7 8, 9, 98. 98. Okay. Then minus of minus 3 will be plus 3. Plus 3 into 9 lambda minus 14 into 3. 42. Then plus 5 into minus 63 and plus 15. Now solve it. What do we get? So we get here minus 10 lambda and 176. 8 2s are 16, 9 2s are 18 plus 119, 196. 8 2s are 16, 9 2s are 18. Yeah, 196. 27 lambda, 126 and 5 3s are 15, 30, 31, but this will be minus 315. Yeah, and so 75, right? Correct. Now this is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. Simplify it. 27 lambda minus 10 lambda is 17 lambda. So we have 17 lambda and the remaining values we will just calculate how much we are getting. So we are getting 196, 126, 315 and 75. We are getting minus 170. Minus 170 equals to 0. So 17 lambda is 170. Lambda is 170 by 17. So lambda is 10. It is coming 10. It is coming 10. So maybe you guys are doing some calculation mistake. Just to check where did you do the calculation mistake. All of you, just look at this statement and check have you done any calculation mistake in this statement. Of course, determinant takes a lot of time, but you cannot lose your 4 marks also. Now, this is easy question, but it takes time. So, what do you need to do? Practice. Practice is what you need, right? Calculation mistake, no problem. I will give you one more chance for MVP. One more chance for MVP today. Okay, cool. Now is the time for conic sections, the chapter which is the most dreading chapter of class 11. Let's look at all the formulas one by one. First, what are conic sections? When we have a circular cone and we take sections of it, we get a parabola, a circle, an ellipse or a hyperbola. Now let's learn about them one by one. So in the conic section, the cone has an angle with the vertical axis alpha and with the this plane cuts the cone at an angle of beta. The relationship between these two angles decide what type of figure will be formed. Okay. So first figure that we are going to study is circles. Now we all know about circle. So circle will be formed when we do a horizontal cross section. In horizontal cross section, beta is 90 degree. Now these things are not important. The important things are equation of the circle, center of the circle and all those formulas. Okay. So first formula is equation of circle. If the center of the circle is HK and if the point on the circle is xy, then we write the equation of the circle as x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to radius square. Okay, is equal to radius square. So this is the most important formula of this chapter. Second important formula is when you expand this, or suppose that, just please listen very carefully. Okay, the things I am telling are very important. Now what is general equation of the circle? Now if your center of the circle is minus g and minus f, then the general equation of the circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Now what is the importance of c here? So if you have center of the circle as minus g and minus f, then radius of the circle is determined as square root of g square plus f square minus c. So c is not denoting any particular thing here. C is just a constant value that is helping you calculate the radius of the circle. Fine? Is everyone able to understand this? My center of the circle is minus g minus f. Then the general equation will be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay. Now why am I saying that this is important? Because more than this formula, you will be using this formula and this formula. These two formula are very important for this chapter. Okay. Come on. So now, if the center is given hk and the radius is given r, equation of the circle is this. If the center is 0, 0, equation of the circle, of course, if h and k are 0, it will be simply x square plus y square is equal to radius square. And another important formula, this is a shortcut formula, please note it down. If you are given equation of the, coordinates of the diameter endpoints. So what is diameter? Please don't say that you don't know diameter. Diameter is basically twice of the radius. So if you have coordinates of the diameter x1, y1, x2, y2, then the equation of the circle can be directly found out with the shortcut formula x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equals to 0. Please memorize this shortcut formula. It is asked many a times in the PYQs. Okay? Cool. Are you all ready to solve some questions? Shall we do some problems? Alright, let's see what type of questions are asked. First, equation of the circle is given. This is again general equation, right? Then they are asking radius of the circle. What is radius of the circle formula? Radius of the circle is square root of g square f square plus c. Okay? Now, leave all that. First, we need to find out what is g, what is f, what is c, right? So here, if you look at the equation, what is my general equation? My general equation is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is my general equation of the circle. So first I will compare. So here I am seeing that x and y square are having some coefficients. Now I don't need any coefficients. I don't want any coefficients. So what will I do? I can divide the entire equation by 3. Now, if I divide the entire equation by 3, my equation becomes x square, y square, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 4 divided by 3 is 4 by 3, 1 divided by 3 is 1 by 3. Okay. Now I compare it with my general equation, x square, y square, 2gx, 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So what do I get? I get the value of g, f and c. Okay, let me show you how. So suppose this is x square, y square, 6 by 3, 4 by 3, 1 by 3. Fine. Now I am comparing it to x square, y square, 2gx, 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Now here if you compare, what is 2g? 2g is 6 by 3. 3 2s are 6, 2 2 cancel, G is equal to 1. Understood? What is F? 2F is minus 4 by 3. 2F is minus 4 by 3. So 2 2s are 4. F is minus 2 by 3. Right? And what is C? C is minus 1 by 3. So we have C as minus 1 by 3. So now you have all the three formulas. Let's put it in the final formula for radius of the circle. What is radius of the circle? Square root of G square F square minus C. G square F square minus C, right? Now what is G square? 1 square. F square is 2 by 3 whole square. So 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. And minus C is plus 1 by 3. Now just find the square root of this. So you have here, if I multiply it with 9 plus 4 plus 3 upon 9. So this is 12, 12 plus 4, 16, 16 upon 9. What is square root of 16 upon 9? 4 by 3. So our answer is 4 by 3. Understood everybody? So this is radius of the circle formula, and this is called as general equation of the circle. Now these two formulas are very very important because every year questions are asked from these two formulas itself. Okay? Cool. Next, the end points of the diameter of the circle are given, then the equation of the circle is dash. Just now I told you a direct formula, x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. So just put everything in the formula, you'll get your answer. So it is x minus minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 5, y minus 4 into y minus 4 is equal to 0. So you have here, let's simplify this. So this is directly y minus 4 whole square, and here what do we get? X square minus 5x plus x minus 5. So you have here x square minus 4x minus 5 plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to 0. Now we need to convert it into some standard form. So first, can we simplify this quadratic equation? So we have minus 4x. Now minus 4x, you can convert it into the form of x square minus 4x. Now minus 5, if I write here plus 4 minus 4 minus 5. Wait, I don't have space. Let me just... Okay, anyways. Why am I doing plus 4 minus 4? Because this term will become x minus 2 whole square. And this minus 9 will go to the opposite side. So my equation becomes x minus 2 whole square minus 9 plus y minus 4 whole square equals to 0. This minus 9 will go to this side. It will become plus 9, and hence option D will be my answer. Okay. This is a direct formula based question. X minus x1 into x minus x2, y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Clear to everybody? Okay. Cool. How can they have the same y coordinate and a different x coordinate? Why can't they have so, Muhammad Rashid? If your circle is like this and suppose y equals to 4 means, suppose this is your y axis and this is 4 and this is the diameter. So what will be the coordinate of this diameter? It is like minus 1 comma 4 and 5 comma 4, because the y value will not change, right? Also the axis will not be like this. The axis will be something like this. Why? Because minus sign will be of course on the left hand side of y axis, plus sign will be on the right hand side of y axis. Okay, it can be same. Okay, next question. The two diameters of the circles are segment of the straight lines this and this. If the radius of the circle is 5, then the equation of the circle is dash. Very, very unique question. Try to understand what it is saying. First thing, the two diameters are segment of the straight lines. Now, imagine that these are the diameters. They are the segment of these lines. That means they are the diameter equations as well. Now, one important point you should note here. Intersection of diameter is what? Intersection of diameter is what? Can anyone tell? When two diameters intersect, what do you get? What do you get? Quickly. When two diameters intersect, what do you get? What is the intersection point? Think. What is the intersection point? Very good. Center. Absolutely right. Center. So, what we need to find? We need to find x minus y plus y, x minus y is equal to 5 and 2x plus y is equal to 4. What is the intersection point? That will give you the center, right? So, let's do that quickly. Come on. So, if x minus y is 5, this implies that x is y plus 5. Put it here. So, 2 times of y plus 5 plus y is equal to 4. So, 2y plus 10 plus y is equal to 4. Right? So, this is 3y is 4 minus 10 is equal to minus 6. So, y is equal to minus 6 by 3, that is minus 2. Now, if y is minus 2, what will be x? Minus 2 plus 5, 3. So, x is 3. So, you have x, you have y. Now, what is this x and y? This is the center. So, center of the circle is 3, minus 2. Radius of the circle is 5. Now, what is equation of the circle? What is equation of the circle formula? X minus center whole square plus y minus center whole square is equal to radius square. So, x minus, what is the x coordinate? 3 whole square. What is the y coordinate? Minus 2 whole square and radius is 5 square. Now, open the brackets, simplify and you get the answer, right? Now, can there be a shortcut to do this? Can I avoid it? Now, quickly note down a shortcut. What is the shortcut? I told you that center of the circle is minus g minus f. So, this means g is equal to minus 3 and f is equal to 2. Am I right? Center of the circle is minus g minus f and here 3 and minus 2 are coming. So, minus 3 and 2. Now, what is the standard equation of the circle? If I just simply delete, I don't need all of this. I have a shortcut and the shortcut is, my standard equation of the circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fh plus c is equal to 0. So, here 2g should come. What is g? Minus 3 and 2. So, minus 6 and minus 6x 4y. Minus 6x 4y. Any other option? No. So, option A is the right answer. This is a shortcut. I just told you a shortcut. If you are not able to understand the shortcut or not able to apply it, then go for the normal method. Normally, you will do x minus h whole square, y minus k whole square is equal to radius square. Did you guys understand the shortcut? We have center. Center is G and F. So, we have G and F. If we have G and F, we have 2G and 2F. So, we just identify that 2G is this, 2F is this. We don't need to solve. Save time. Use the shortcut. Understood? Good. Next. Point of intersection of this line and this circle is dash. Easy question. Do I need to even solve it? Just put this in this. You will get your answer. So just put it there. So y is equal to x plus 2. We will put it over here. So it will be x minus 2 whole square plus x plus 2 whole square is equal to 16. So we'll have x square minus 4x plus 4 plus x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 16. Minus 4x cancel, 2x square plus 8 is equal to 16. So 2x square is equal to 8, x square is equal to 4, x is equal to plus minus plus minus, there is no space, plus minus 4, sorry, I am writing it like this, plus minus 2. So we have x is 2 or minus 2. So if I put x as 2, 2 plus 2, 4. If I put x as minus 2, minus 2 plus 2, 0. So y is 4, 0. So 2, 4 minus 2, 0. Clear to everybody? First we get the value of x. Then we put the value of x, 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2. So we get y as 4, y as 0. Okay, so this is y. And we have already found out x. So that's our answer. Next, if the radius of the circle is 2, then the point AB lies on which circle? Now this is a very interesting question. So they are saying that this point AB lies on which circle? So first we need to find out what will be A and B, right? Now what is given in the question? It is given radius of the circle. What is the formula for radius of circle? Radius of circle is square root of g square f square minus c. Okay. So what is square root of g square f square? What is g and f? What is g and f? So standard equation, bachcho, what is the standard equation? 2gx 2fy plus c. It is the standard equation. Radius is given to square root of, now 2g is A, 2f is B. So g will be A by 2, f will be B by 2 whole square minus c. Right? Okay. Understood or not? Please keep telling me that you are able to understand or not. If you are not able to understand any point, then you can stop me there that you are not able to understand. I am saying is, this is basically 2gx, this is 2fy. So 2g will be A, 2f will be B, g will be A by 2, f will be B by 2. Now Rishan, can you understand? This is standard equation of the circle. So 2g is A, 2f is B, g is A by 2, f is B by 2. And this is given R, this is C. So we are just putting the values. Okay. So g value, f value, c value. What is c value? Minus 3, because c is 3. So minus c is minus 3. Now solve it. Squaring both the side, 2 2s are 4, a square by 4, b square by 4 minus 3. Now 3 will go this side, 4 plus 3 is a square plus b square by 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So we have 7 into 4 is a square plus b square. 7 4s are 28, a square plus b square. Now this is the equation of the circle whose point is AB. So this is basically x square plus y square is equal to 28. Which option? Option D. Got it? Option D will be the right answer. Okay. Alright. So you observed general equation of the circle and radius of the circle. These are the two Very, very, very important formulas. We have to memorize these formulas. They are used in many type of questions. Okay. Cool. Now let's move on to parabola. Now these parabolas and hyperbolas are a little difficult, but just memorize the formula and understand their basics and you will be able to solve all the questions. Okay. First, how is parabola formed? Parabola is formed when alpha is equal to beta. Next, how does parabola look like? So parabola looks like this. It is basically a set of points which are equidistant from a focal point and from a directrix line. That means if you take 3 points on the directrix line B1, B2, B3, and if you take focus as the coordinate of focus can be anything x, y, then every point on this parabola will be equal distance from focus and the directrix. That is like the basic concept of parabola. Now, why am I stressing on this concept? It is also very important. In some questions, you will have to apply this concept itself, focus and directrix point. Okay. Next, what is equation of the parabola? Equation of the parabola, if the parabola is facing to the positive x-axis, then the equation is y square is equal to 4ax. If the vertex of the parabola is 0, 0. What if it is not 0, 0? Then it will be y minus y1 whole square is equal to 4a into x minus x1. So if this is x1, y1, then the equation will become this. Okay. Now if the center is 0, 0, then the equation will be this. Remember. Now, two important things. Focus is the point a, 0. Directrix is the line x is equal to minus a. Now, this is like the basic diagram of parabola where everything, all the labelings and all, everything is given. This is called as vertex. This is called as focus, a, 0. Vertex here we are assuming 0, 0. Focal distance is distance between the directrix and the focus point is your focal distance. Then you have latus rectum. We will learn about latus rectum, I guess, later also. Yeah. Now, what is latus rectum? Latus rectum is the perpendicular drawn passing through the focus and the value of latus rectum is 4a. Okay, everybody. So, this is like the basics of parabola. Now, if the parabola is positive x-axis, y square is equal to 4ax. If it is towards negative x-axis, y is equal to minus 4ax. If it is upward parabola, equation will change. It will become x square is equal to 4ay. If it is a downward parabola, it will become x square is equal to minus 4ay. Okay. And this is the complete table for all the values. Standard form of the parabola. Vertex of the parabola is 0, 0. If it is not 0, what we will do? We will put y minus y1 and x minus x1. If the vertex is x1, y1. Please remember this. Focus will change. It will become a0 or minus a0. 0a or 0 minus a depending upon the equation of the parabola. Directrix will also change. Equation of the axis will also change. But latus rectum length will be same. Okay. Now, let's solve question based on all these formulas. Number 1. Find the equation of the parabola where vertex is given. The parabola is passing through this point and it is parallel to x-axis. That means it is parallel to x-axis means the parabola looks like this. Then only it is parallel to x-axis, right? So, the equation of the parabola will be y square is equal to 4ax. That is confirmed. Next. What will be the equation of the parabola? Y minus y1 whole square is equal to 4ax minus x1. Y square is equal to 4ax. Now what is x1, y1? This is x1, this is y1. Put it here. Y minus 2 whole square, 4a into x plus 6. Now they are saying that it is passing through this point. That means this is x, this is y. Put it over here. So 5 minus 2 whole square is 4a into minus 3 plus 6. So 3 square is 4a into 3. So a will be 3 by 4, right? So we have the value of a. Now put it here. You have the equation of the parabola. So should I show it to you guys, or you can do it? So this will become what? We got the value of a from here. Now we'll just put it in the equation. So this becomes y minus 2 whole square is equal to 4 into 3 by 4 into x plus 6. So 4 cancel. Y minus 2 whole square is equal to 3 into x plus 6. This is my answer. So when I simplified, like once you open the bracket for x coordinate, you will get the solution. Clear to everybody? First, you get the equation of the parabola because vertex is given. Then they are saying it is passing through this point. So this will be x, this will be y. So you put xy to get a. Once you have a, you have the equation of the parabola. Understood? Yes or no? Yes or no? Why is the Josh low? Difficult? Is it looking difficult? Okay, understanding. Looking easy. Okay then. Next, find the equation of the parabola whose focus is 3, 0 and the directrix is x plus 3 is equal to 0. Equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Now I have focus. So focus, what is focus? Can you remember what is focus? A comma 0 is the focus. So I have the value of a, right? And they are saying that the directrix is given. So again, what is the equation of directrix? Equation of directrix is x is equal to minus 3. So a is 3. So again we confirm that. No, I cannot talk in Malayalam, Suku. I can talk in English only for you. So we have here now a value given. So y square is equal to 4 into 3 into x. So basically we have y square is equal to 12x. And that is the answer. Isn't it very, very simple? Too easy, right? Y square is equal to 12x. Moving on. Yes, Keralites are awesome in English. I know that. I know that. Okay, next question. If this line is passing through the focus of this parabola, then the value of C is equal to dash. Focus of the parabola. What is focus of the parabola? X square is equal to minus 8y. So let us take it as x square is equal to 4ay. So 4a is minus 8. 4a is minus 8. A is minus 8 by 4. That is minus 2. So a is minus 2. Now they are saying that what will be the focus of this parabola? Focus of the parabola, can you guys remember? If the equation of the parabola is x square is equal to 4ay, focus is 0, a. So this line is passing through this point. So 2x minus 3y plus c is passing through the point x, y equals to 0, a. So 0, minus 2. So put it in the equation. So 2 into 0 minus 3 into minus 2 plus c is equal to 0. This is 6. So c is minus 6. Simple. They are asking what is the value of c. So c is minus 6. Okay. Clear? Why not? Why not, Rishan? These are all PYQs. They have already been asked in KEAM. Absolutely, they can come again in the KEAM exam. They have been asked already. So they are important. Okay, so that was all about parabola. Now let's move on to ellipse and hyperbola. Okay, now what is an ellipse? Ellipse is formed when the alpha is less than beta and both of them are less than 90 degree. Now equation of the ellipse. First of all, ellipse looks like what? It is like this oval shape, like the orbit of the solar system. Now the equation of the ellipse is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1, where the relationship between b square and a square is b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Now what is E? Super important term, eccentricity. They will ask you so many times, what is the eccentricity of the ellipse? So eccentricity of the ellipse is E. Okay, and how do you find E? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Now center of the ellipse, if you are taking it 0, 0, fine. If it is not 0, 0, it will become x minus x1, y minus y1, right? Focus of the ellipse. What is focus? There will be two focus. One focus here and other focus here. Focus is AE, 0 and minus AE, 0. Directrix will be A by E and minus A by E. Okay. Now, your ellipse can also be formed parallel to y-axis. Then the equation will be still x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. But eccentricity formula will change. It will become a square is equal to b square into 1 minus e square. And focus will also change. BE and BE. Not AE. Okay. So here it was AE, here it will be BE. Clear? Now, eccentricity of the ellipse, just now we have seen the formula is basically use this formula only. You will not find questions which basically uses this formula. So just use that formula. And memorize only one formula, no need of other formulas also. Now, what is the latest rectum of an ellipse? Latest rectum formula is 2b square by a. Just memorize it, 2b square by a. I can't, Suku. Everybody needs the formulas for conic sections. Let's revise it first. Okay. Now, this is the complete formula sheet for you. What is the coordinate of the center? Coordinates of the vertices. Now, if your parabola is horizontal, then the vertex will be a, 0 minus a, 0. And foci will be AE, 0 minus AE, 0. Major axis will be 2A. Minor axis will be 2B. Please remember, this is very important. 2A, 2B. Equation of directrix, eccentricity formula and latest rectum. These formulas are very, very important. Okay. How will you determine it is parallel to x-axis? If A is greater than B, horizontal ellipse. If A is less than B, vertical ellipse. Clear? Everybody? Okay. Question number 1. One of the vertices of the major axis of the ellipse is 1, 1 and one of the vertices of the minor axis is minus 2, minus 1. If the center of the ellipse is minus 2, 1, then the equation of the ellipse is dash. Now, what is standard equation of the ellipse? Standard equation is x minus center upon a square plus y minus center upon b square is equal to 1. Now, the center is given here. What is the center? Minus 2, 1. Center is minus 2, 1. So, it will be x plus 2 and y minus 1. Now, this is my equation of the parabola, but I don't know the value of A and B. So, what can I do? I can simply put this point in the equation and get values of A and B. So, my equation of the parabola is x plus 2 whole square upon A square plus y minus 1 whole square upon b square is equal to 1. Put 1, 1. So, 1 plus 2 whole square upon a square plus 1 minus 1 whole square upon b square is equal to 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So this is 3 square by a square is equal to 1. This implies that a square is equal to 3 square. So a is equal to 3. Oh, we don't need a. We don't need a. We just need a square. A square is 9. Similarly, put the other point. Put this point in this equation. So you have minus 2 plus 2 upon a square and minus 1 upon b square is equal to 1. So this becomes 0. This is 2 square upon b square is equal to 1. So b square is equal to 2 square is equal to 4. So you have b square value. Now you get the equation. So your equation will become x plus 2 whole square upon 9 y minus 1 whole square upon 4 is equal to 1. Which option? Option number A is matching the solution. Yes, so that is your right answer. Okay, next. The eccentricity of this ellipse is dash. How do you find eccentricity? First, this is a square, this is b square. What is the formula? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. 16 is equal to 36 into 1 minus e square. So, divide it. 16 upon 36 is 1 minus e square. So, e square is basically 1 minus 16 upon 36. So, you get e square is 36 minus 16 upon 36. It is 20 upon 36. So, e will be equal to square root of 20 upon 36. So, this is, what is the square root of 20? 4 5s are 20, so it is 2 root 5. And square root of 36 is 6. 2 3s are 6. So, your answer is root 5 by 3. So, what is the value of e? Root 5 by 3. This was a very simple question. A square given, b square given, just find eccentricity. Nothing else. Next, the center of this ellipse is dash. Very interesting question. How do you find center of the ellipse? Equation is x minus x1 whole square upon a square. Y minus y1 whole square upon b square is equal to 1. So, center of the ellipse is x1 and y1. So, what we can do is, we can convert it into this form. How? See, let's put x and y together. So, I am getting x square minus 14x plus 49 bracket, and I have here 7y square plus 28y equals to 0. Now, what is this? This is nothing but x minus 7 whole square, right? Now, from here, take out 7 common. You get y square plus 4. Now, how can you make it a perfect square number? You want a perfect square number, na? So, this is basically 2 2s are 4y. So, just add plus 4, add minus 4. So, you get here x minus 7 whole square plus 7 times of. Now, this becomes y plus 2 whole square minus 7 4s are 28. So, simplify it. X minus 7 whole square plus 7 times of y plus 2 whole square is equal to 28. Now, divide it by 7. So, x minus 7 whole square divided by 7. Y plus 2 whole square upon 1 is equal to 4. Now, this is the standard equation. We don't want a square, b square. We just need what? We need x1, we need y1. So, x1 is 7, y1 is minus 2. This is my answer, 7 comma minus 2. I just need center of the ellipse. So, convert it into standard form of the parabola of the ellipse and you will get the center of the ellipse. Okay. Next, the end points of the major axis of the ellipse are given. If the distance between foci of the ellipse is 4, then the equation of the ellipse is dash. What is foci of the ellipse? Foci is AE minus AE. What is the distance between them? 2 times of AE. So distance of foci is 2AE is equal to 4. Point number 1. Second point, the end points of the major axis is given. Now, major axis is what? 2A. So, 2A is given this. So, what is the distance between them? What is the distance between them? So, distance between 4 and minus 8 is how much? 12. So, that means 2A is 12. So, just put it here. 2A is 12. So, this will be 12 into E is equal to 4. So, E is 4 by 12. So, 4 3s are 12. So, it is 1 by 3. So, we get E is equal to 1 by 3. Now, E is 1 by 3. So, what is A? Now, let's see. We have 2AE is equal to 4 and E is 1 by 3. So, 2 into A into 1 by 3 is 4. 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6. A is equal to 6. So, A square will be 36. Now, A square is 36. So, what will the value of B? B will be, B square is A square into 1 minus E square. So, it is 36 into 1 minus 1 by 3 whole square. So, this is 36 into 1 minus 1 by 9. So, this is 8 by 9. So, B square is equal to 36 into 8 by 9. 9 4s are 36, 8 4s are 32. B square is 32. That's your answer. How come? Because equation of the parabola is x minus x1 upon A square. Y minus y1 upon B square is equal to 1. Now, you have A square 36. Wait, A square is 36 and B square is 32 and the points are 2 and 2. So, you should get, why are we getting 32 and 36? Y plus 2, y minus 2. Okay. Now, you also need the center of the ellipse. So, how will you get the center of the ellipse? Center of the ellipse is basically the distance between these 2 points. What is the distance between these 2 points? So, if you look at the diagram of the ellipse, so your ellipse will look like this basically. These are the major axis. Major axis is x-axis is common. So, your parabola looks like this. And it is, this is 2 comma minus 8 and this is 2 comma 4, right? Now here, what will be your center? Your center will be between, like your x coordinate is not changing, your x coordinate will remain 2, but your y coordinate will be between 4 and minus 8. What is between 4 and minus 8? So from there you get the center of the ellipse and that will be your equation. Now why are we getting A square as 32 and B square as 36? So the trick here is, since it is a vertical parabola, it is not horizontal parabola, it is vertical parabola. Therefore the values will change. Like this will be B square basically and this will be A square basically. This will be not B square because this is a vertical parabola. We did notice it earlier, we have to notice it first. So it's an upward parabola, vertical parabola, and that's why the values are coming 32 here and 36 here. Okay. Now time for MVP again. I have an easy question for you. You can all do it. Please try and tell me whether you are able to solve it or not. Of course, we will send the notes today, don't worry. If this point and this point are foci of the ellipse and length of the major axis is given 6, then the length of minor axis is dash. I am giving you hint. Length of major axis is 2a, length of minor axis is 2b. Now think, they are given foci of the ellipse. Foci of the ellipse. Try solving this question. I will only give 1 minute to solve. Come on. So in the question they have given 2a is 6 and 2ae. How we will get 2ae? How we will get 2ae? If this is ae and if this is minus ae, 2a is the distance between them. So 2a is 3 minus minus 1, 4. So you have 2a, you have 2a. So just put it here. So 6 into e is 4. E is 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Now what will be the value of b? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Neha is getting 5. Okay. Let other also solve it. Come on, quickly. Last chance. Krishna is saying option D. Okay. Just 10 more seconds. Okay, so I guess time is over now and we have our MVP already. Krishna Shri is absolutely right. So 9 cancel and we have b square as 5. So b will be root over 5 and we want minor axis. Minor axis is 2 times of b, that is 2 root 5. Absolutely right, Krishna Shri. MVP today is Krishna Shri. Congratulations. So the right answer is 2 root 5. Very good. Next and the last topic for the day, hyperbola. Now how does hyperbola look like? So hyperbola looks like this. It is like two parabolas basically. Now it is formed when alpha is greater than beta and they both are greater than 0. Now hyperbola equation looks like this. So only difference is minus sign. Ellipse and hyperbola, only the difference is between the minus sign between them. Okay. Also this will change. It will become e square minus 1 rather than 1 minus e square. So it is b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. Please remember, it is not 1 minus e square, it is e square minus 1. Okay. Now, foci will be same, a comma 0 minus a comma 0. Directrix also same, very similar. And if it is an y-axis parabola, like if it is parallel to y-axis, then it will be minus of x and plus of y. Here you have minus of y plus of x. So please remember, according to the sign, the direction will change. And latest rectum is 2b square by a. This is the complete table for all the values. Transverse axis is 2a, conjugate axis is 2b. Center is 0, 0. Vertices are a0 and minus a0, 0b and 0 minus b. Eccentricity formula will be this. Latest rectum formula will be this, depending upon the standard form of the hyperbola. Alright, let's solve some questions based on that. Question number 1. The eccentricity of this parabola is equal to dash. What is eccentricity? Eccentricity is basically, we use the formula b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. What is b square? What is a square? Now this is standard equation of the parabola. So this is a square, this is b square. So just use that. So b square is 45 by 4 because 4 cannot be in the coefficient. A square is 9, e square minus 1. Just solve this, so easy. So it is 45 by 9 4s are 36 plus 1 is equal to e square. So 45 plus 36 upon 36 is equal to E square. 81 upon 36 is equal to E square. So E is equal to square root of 81 upon 36. So 81 is 9, 36, 3 3 is a 9, 3 2 is a 6. So it is 3 by 2. Okay. So it is 3 by 2 as your no. So Albin, what will happen if you write y first? Sign will change. In hyperbola, you cannot change x and y because the sign is different and sign is important. So if it is a horizontal hyperbola, y will be negative. If it is a vertical hyperbola, x will be negative. That's why you cannot change the position. Okay. Next. The foci of the hyperbola are 8, 3 and 0, 3 and the eccentricity is 4, 3. Then the length of the transverse axis is dash. The focus of the hyperbola are these two. Now, what is the focus formula? Focus was a comma 0 minus a comma 0. And the eccentricity is given. They are asking the length of transverse axis. The length of transverse axis is 2a. Now, what all things we have here? So, first of all, foci of the hyperbola is given. So, if I find the distance between the foci, so 2ae is the distance between the foci. It will be equal to square root of 8 minus 0 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square. So, this will be 3 minus 3 is 0, square root of 8 square is 8. 2ae is 8. Now, in the question they have given eccentricity is 4 by 3. Just put it here, 2a into 4 by 3 is 8. 4 2 is 8, 8, 8 cancel. So, we have a is equal to 8 upon 8 into 3. So, a is equal to 3. Now, they are asking transverse axis. Transverse axis is 2a, 6. So, my answer will be 6. Understood everybody? Distance between foci is 2a and eccentricity is given 4 by 3. So, we find a and then we find 2a. So, we have the answer 6. Okay. Alright, so we have now completed the revision of straight lines and conic sections. It was a very lengthy session, so many formulas, so many variety of questions. So I can understand it can be overwhelming for you that, oh my god, we are learning so many things together, but it's okay. It is the last moment of the exam and we have to give the hard work, we have to give our best, right? Okay. Time for the bonus exam tip. So, the today's bonus exam tip is obsession. Now, what is obsession and do we have to do it or we don't have to do it? So, basically, you don't have to obsess. Obsess over what? Obsess over a particular question. Now, obsession is very, very harmful. Suppose that you feel like, oh, ma'am has taught us hyperbola, I can solve this question. And then you wait for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes in one question. Can we put 5 minutes in one question? Is it allowed in KEAM exam? No. If you do 5 minutes, one question, you have 120 questions. How will you do that in just 2.5 hours? It's not possible. You have only 1 or 2 minutes to solve every question. So do not obsess over any question. You can obsess on a question when you have completed the paper. So suppose you have completed the entire paper, then at the end you can go and you can basically go to the questions which you think that you can solve and you can obsess over it as much as you want, but only once you have completed the paper and you have time left. Okay, that was the bonus tip for today. All the best for your KEAM exam. Tomorrow we will be doing differential calculus chapters. So do watch the lecture and most probably tomorrow the live will be at 2 p.m. and not at 5 p.m. So we'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys. Take care everybody. Thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and if you enjoyed today's lecture and it was useful to you, hit the like button. Thank you guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow with differential equation. Bye bye. Bye guys. Ta-da.